Welcome back to another episode of Layin Coin. The boys are feeling good. We're up here in Dublin, Ohio, right outside of Columbus, Ohio, which I figured out on my flight up here is the home of the Buckeyes. It is
And the
also
memorial.
and the Memorial. By the way, I have some family up here. We went to see him tonight. Sneaky golf town. Very, very, very sneaky golf town. Dublin, Ohio.
Yeah. Dude,
Home
When you
you're
said
of
Dublin, I got excited. I was like, tell me you brought your clubs with you.
no clubs, but home of Jason Day, home of Jeffrey Epstein. If you didn't know in the
oh,
documentary, yeah, lives in Dublin or used to. Um, and my family member is a member of the same club that he was a member at. So how about them apples? They're not proud of it, if you can imagine.
Yeah.
Also, the home of Urban Meyer and us Jags fans. So apparently, the Buckeye fans adore that slime bag, that absolute dirt bag of a human being. Apparently, they love him up here. And everyone in the state of Florida, the University of Florida, the Jacksonville Jaguars, cannot stand that son of a. We'll leave it at that. And the hotel I'm staying at is less than a mile away from the notorious bar that he was finger popping a 24-year-old blondie in that went viral after the Jags lost to Cincinnati on his first Thursday night game. So you bet your sweet ass that I'm going there, and you bet your sweet ass that I'm going to be drinking beer on that
You gonna
same bar
finger pop?
stool. I don't know about finger popping, but we're going to be drinking beer on that bar stool. That's for sure.
I'd
Um,
be finger popping.
oh my god, finger popping each other's assholes. Oh man, well I don't know about you, Roars, but I am not with a capital N recovered from this weekend. How you feeling, Bubba? Are you on the beer train yet? I don't see a beer
Shit.
over there.
I already drank 2 tall boys. The old lady's coming through, bringing me back after she picks up the oldest some dinner. He's been sick, so he didn't get OIP pizza, whatever, with us. He's getting some other shit. So she's bringing me the tall boy back. We'll be ready here in just a second.
All right, all
I'm,
right.
I'm good. Like
You feeling good?
I drank 3 last night.
I
Shit,
don't even
you
want to
know me. I
sniff.
woke up Saturday morning. Y'all probably thought I was going to be the worst feeling person in there, and I probably started drinking first.
He was. I didn't start drinking
Or
until like 5 o'clock, and Rory is like, I could really go for some Tito's right now. I'm like, dude. First of all, we don't have any Tito's because we drank the whole fucking bottle last night. Okay.
half gallon.
he's a
At
crafty
a
veteran.
He is a crafty veteran, man. I don't know how he hang. I don't know how we old folk hang out with you young bucks anymore. That is
time.
just
Yeah.
my
Fucking
word. Well,
wild,
we're gonna
man.
get into
Jake's a
old
soldier.
Daytona. What's that?
NASCAR DJ. Jake's a soldier, though. Think he's
Jake had
got
a
plenty of practice down there at UGA.
yeah, plenty of practice. Yeah, he had to drive back to Alma, Georgia after the 500, which we did not stay for the Xfinity race, which we're going to talk about. Not happy about it. We get down there, it's the greatest day of the year, and they decided to fuck us. So anyway, we're in a hotel room, as you can see, and my mic stand. I panicked a little bit when we first joined the stream, the recording studio. Sorry, I was holding this microphone because my little stand thing, you can't see it, but this thing that the mic sits on, the bracket is too small for the table. So I'm like, what the fuck am I going to do? Anyway, got creative. My mic stand is hooked into the hotel room dresser drawer. So maybe I'll show it to you later. Maybe not. We'll see. I'm in my boxers, so I don't know if YouTube's going to like that or not. But we made it, and we're here, and we are rich, and we had so much fun down in Daytona Beach, Florida last weekend that it is not that it already wasn't solidified as the greatest place on earth. Sorry, Indianapolis 500 fans, don't care. Just don't waste your breath. Daytona International Speedway is the greatest place on earth, and
They
I
got
can emphasize
escalators.
enough.
Shit. They got escalators. You ain't even fucking walked.
So when was the last time you were there? How long ago?
31 years, 32 years.
Friday night, we go in for the truck race. The first thing says is, "They got escalators." Oh my! And then the whole time up to our seats, escalators,
Nice.
I'm like,
escalators.
this means I can get extra fucked up because ain't no walking involved.
I saw how high you guys were up. I was wondering about that. Good thing.
Oh, dude, you got to sit as high as you can at Daytona. It's
Oh, yeah.
non-negotiable. You got to go up high.
Shit. Try falling down 2 rows of goddamn bleachers up there. See how that fucking much fun
All
that
right,
is.
let's start there.
That you don't
Let's
even
start there.
remember about doing.
All right. So we wake up Saturday morning. I'm going to start Saturday morning, and Rory and Jake sleep on my couch, and we got some breakfast, and we're sitting on the couch, and we're just celebrating, telling stories, and whatnot. Rory goes, "Man, my whole body hurts, dude. My back, my neck, my elbow, like my head. I got a welt on my head." I'm like, "Rory, you know what that's from, right?" He's like, "No, maybe it's the couch." Like, buddy. So let's rewind. So we packed 3 coolers. We had 28 Busch Lights, and we had a handle of Tito's inside a ginger ale bottle with about this much ginger ale and about this much cranberry juice. For those of you that don't know, I don't know if it's just a golf course drink or just a Southern drink, or maybe everybody knows about it. I don't know. It's called a transfusion. I like to personally refer to it as a double tranny. And so we made it just a big one, right? And everyone thought it was whiskey or Fireball or whatever. No, double trannies. So we got one of them and 28 Busch Lights. So we each got our personal own little cooler, and we start drinking. We start having a good time. I mean, what else are we going to do? So we were buzzing when we got out of the car. I mean, we were feeling good when we stepped foot in Daytona Beach. We were not driving, by the way. Somebody else was driving, not us. And obviously the truck race was a shit show. It was like however many percent, over 50% of the laps under caution, which I did not realize. Somebody had to tell me. I think Jake told me Saturday afternoon that race was a complete shit show. I see on Twitter everyone's hating on it. I'm like, well, fuck you guys. I had a great time.
I know,
probably because I just had my money blinders on. Anyway,
yeah.
So it gets to a point where Rory's cooler is empty, and we got some beers, and we're standing up, and we're having a good time, and we're shooting the shit with the guys behind us, and they were great guys, by the way, if you guys are listening. And Rory, I think Rory was going to the bathroom, and on his way back up, sometimes you walk down the aisle and then step up the seats, right? Well, I'm like browned out. I'm not blacked out, but I'm halfway there. Next thing I know, I hear this loud just thump, dude. And I turn around, and Rory is 2 rows down, spread eagle on the ground. And the whole section is just dying laughing. And I'm like, dude, are you okay? Are you okay? He's like, I'm fine. I'm fine. Don't worry about me. I have a video on my phone. I'm not going to put it on the internet, but I have a video of the aftermath of him trying to climb two rows. Oh my God. The next morning, he's like, I don't know why my back hurts so bad. Anyway, so like that was, I don't know how many laps are left, but it wasn't many. And Rory just sat down on this chair, just waiting for the race to be over. And Jake and I are going crazy on Sanchez. Anyway, we got us a nice little laugh Friday night. Man, I still think that race was fun. Zach, did you get to watch the truck race at all?
Yeah, I kind of agree with it was terrible to watch on TV. Because there's just no flow. It's like caution, and then you have a stage caution, and then a caution, and TV's commercialing like 800 times, and it's hard to watch on TV.
Yeah, I heard the commercials were terrible.
Bad.
My dad kept texting me. We text throughout the race, and he's like, I don't know. It's commercial. I don't know. He's like, Harvick's good. Oh wait, there's commercial. Oh yeah, Harvick's doing commercial. Oh, yeah. Gregson, Byron. Truex. Oh, we like the commercial. Can't tell. Damn.
Dude, they had it like it was like probably 40 laps to go, and there was a 2-minute Wendy's fake side by side fake commercial where they say they're not going to commercial, but they actually are at a commercial because all they'll do is talk about Wendy's for 2 minutes. Like with 40 laps, there's just no I don't know. I like Mike Joy, but I don't know. It might be time.
Really? I'm gonna have to
He just
find out
doesn't.
this weekend.
I just feel like there's no. It's a Daytona 500. There's no.
It didn't feel like the Daytona 500.
Correct.
Yeah,
Doesn't
that
feel
sucks.
like.
I'm kind of losing the luster on old Boyer. I'm not gonna lie. I mean, I haven't seen him. I didn't watch the Clash because I was busy. I have not watched a broadcast yet, so I don't know how good Harvick is. I don't know, but towards the end of the halfway point where they switched to NBC, just not a big fan of Boyer. You know, just feel like he tries too hard. At least I did watch the replay of the Hamlin Larson deal at Kansas, and he did have some like Dale Jr. esque moment there, with some energy, but I'm kind of done on Boyer. Rory, you got a comment about the broadcast booth, Bubba?
I'm not that great of a Clint Boyer fan. I'm more of a I like Dale Jr. I want to hear more of Harvick. Hell, I didn't even in the replay. I heard he did a good job, and I can see that because he's already done some Xfinity races and whatever, like Joey Logano does every once in a while. So I'm good with Harvick, but I'm not a whole lot on a lot of the other guys. I'd rather listen to the MRN broadcast. I mean, those guys cover it so much better. It's so entertaining. Like, you don't even have to be watching the race, and you can imagine in your head what the hell's going on because they're so good.
Steve Post.
I love the Postman, dude.
Every time off pit road.
And I love Larry Mack, but why the fuck is he not at the track calling this race?
I think it's I think the offer's there. If he wanted to do it, he would do it. There's no way that they're telling Larry Mack he can't be in the booth. I mean, he's the guy.
He went to Daytona and flew back to fucking whatever, like to Charlotte or whatever, to do the fucking race.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, he probably doesn't.
It's gay.
Yeah. Well, he was going to crew chief for Jordan Anderson. So, like, if he goes for a couple weekends a year, okay. But
yeah,
I think that that's his choice. That's my guess. Is that his choice to be in that room, whatever, and not at the track? Because yeah. Anyway,
I don't like it.
Yeah, I haven't watched broadcasts this year. I don't know.
I mean, I think Boyer calmed down a lot too. I think Harvick's kind of reined him in. It just there needs to be more like oomph and emphasis, and it just I don't know. I'm used to a lot more for the Daytona 500.
Slide job.
No, not even that. Like, it's just got to be. It's the Daytona 500. It should be a lot better than.
Okay, all right, I understand that. I might have to go back.
To me,
I mean, when you go from Ken Squire to this junk,
how many decades ago was that?
Hell, I don't know.
You should know the answer to that.
2 decades.
Yeah, probably. Something
I mean,
like
DW
that.
was good.
Oh my god.
DW, Larry Mack.
Fuck DW.
What?
Zach. Fuck DW.
I didn't like DW either.
As a driver.
Or as an announcer.
As anything.
Okay, well,
a person, a driver. Like, what we talking? He's like the old age fucking Denny Hamlin.
Dude, here's the best announcers. Hold on. We got the Buddy Baker hat up there. He was a great analysis. And we got the Benny Parsons hat. Those guys.
I remember Neil Bonnet.
Neil Bonnet's up there. Neil Bonnet's up there too. A million times better than Darrell Waltrip.
Man, you guys are some young bucks, man. I don't know shit about fuck.
Yeah. You know what's up, man.
So I guess I don't know what I don't know. Or I'm not missing what I'm not missing. So anyway. So yeah, Saturday morning we wake up and first thing, walk down the stairs, boom, Xfinity postponed Monday morning. And I'm like, all right, that'll work maybe. I already took Monday off because I knew Sunday was going to be a big day. Turns out We were going to see 800 miles. Turns out we only saw 500 miles. We're like, all right, what are we going to do? So we're like, all right, we got golf, we got NBA Saturday night, All-Star festivities. Like, we'll keep ourselves busy. All right, we can do that. So we literally, for 2 days, obviously we knew the 500 wasn't running Sunday with this monstrous ass storm. So what do we do? For 2 straight days, all we did was drink and gamble on my couch. I mean, it's pouring rain. What are we going to do? I mean, we got the same weather Daytona's got. What are we going to do?
Some golf winners out.
We did win some golf. We lost our ass on Volkanovski. We bet horses. We bet UFC.
Rory got involved.
Dude,
they're sitting over there. They're like, hold up, wait a minute. You've been listening to us over here betting on this shit, and you actually know how to like at least half-ass cap it. And I'm like,
no.
Well, yeah,
let me tell the story.
I just didn't want to mess y'all's little thing up that
No.
y'all had.
No, So me and Jake bet like 3 races, maybe 2 or 3 races. I think we won 2 of them. We were doing okay. And then I don't know how it got brought up, but Roy's like, yeah, I can look at some speed charts or whatever the hell however the hell you handicap horse racing. And I'm like, you've been listening to us for like 45 minutes talk about betting on horses, and now you're going to talk about handicapping horse racing? So I'm like, all right, you know what? The next one, we got the FanDuel Racing Vision channel, whatever the fuck it is. And it tells you like what the next races are and how many minutes to post. All of you horse junkies out there know exactly what I'm talking about. That was like my third ever time watching it. So Roy, I'm like, all right, there's one in 15 minutes. Go drum me up some winners. First one, fucking winner. I'm like, Roy, you are beside me, dude. So he gives us one winner, and I don't remember if it was to show or to place. It definitely wasn't to win, but it was either show or place.
Show. I think I said play it.
Yeah.
Show.
So we cash it, right? So we're feeling good. We're feeling good.
Life right there he was getting it. Mark was like, fuck.
Oh, dude, he was in second to last.
Like, he'd be all right. I was like, his long run speed's good.
Next thing you know,
there you go.
Long run horse speed. Give me a break. So anyway, we cashed the first one, and I believe that was the only one that he was able to see the speed charts, because the next one I'm like, all right, there's one in 12 minutes or 18 minutes, whatever it was. I'm like, give me something.
Don't give fucking speed charts on chariot races.
So we
I'm like, I ain't got shit.
He goes, I don't see anything. I don't see any numbers. I don't see any speed. I don't see anything. There's nothing off it. I'm like, Roy, come on, find it, dude. You just found the last one in like 30 seconds. You got to be able to find this one. He goes, no, I can't.
He still fucking bets it.
So like 5 minutes go by, and here comes the pre-race broadcast, and there's wheels, dude. There's guys sitting on. What are they called? Are those actually chariots?
Dude, that's right down the road for me, like 45 minutes. It's where they do that.
What are those damn things?
The meadows. I forget what they're called. It's so dangerous.
Dude, if you clip a wheel, you're dead. You're dead. If you wreck, you're dead. You have to be dead. There's no way that you're going to survive that.
Harness racing is what they call it.
Harness racing.
But yeah, 45 minutes for me, there's a casino, and they have that.
What?
They have a track, and then in Wheeling, West Virginia, they have dogs. They have a dog track.
Oh yeah, we got dogs down in Florida. Yeah, we got dogs.
And that, dude, I remember
greyhounds.
So growing up, I remember being at my buddy's house, and his dad would watch like the horse racing channel, and he would just have a notebook and keep bets for us. So we always played around with horses, man.
I've bet horses. I've bet horses, but not like that, like race after race after race after race. So anyway,
and here I am sitting over there. I might could have been fucking spitting out some more shit for you. I'm like, who are y'all taking in this? I'm like, all right. I'm like, cool. And they kept losing.
And okay, so that's where the story goes. So Rory's like, I don't have a play here. I don't have any speed charts. I'm like, all right, well, I'm about to watch some chariot racing. I'm betting on it. So of course, loser. Next one, loser. Anyway, we ended up losing money on horses. But I'm like, Rory, how long are you going to sit there and let us debacle if we're taking the 2-horse or the 8-horse and not tell me that you know how to read charts for
Well,
horse racing?
since I wasn't taking anything, I really wasn't paying all that much attention. I was just like, wasn't even thinking about it. And then all of a sudden, I was just like, well, fuck. I'm like, y'all want me to get you a winner? What?
Dude,
Sure as hell did.
I bet the Kentucky Derby every year.
Oh, absolutely.
With you box trifectas, like I'll make a bunch of those. You can make
Mhm.
some nice money on those.
Really? Oh, yeah,
Uh-huh.
dude. They're like huge.
Yeah.
You can put $5 and win a couple grand.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait for that. We'll have to have a little when it's Derby week. We'll have to put a couple bets out.
Absolutely.
Oh, I'm down. I'm
Yeah.
down, boys. You know I'm down.
Definitely.
All right, so let's progress through the weekend, and then we'll get to our bets for last weekend. We'll get to our bets for this weekend. We'll get a little grid rival, and we'll get some qualifying bets. Buddy, do I have a story for y'all? Does Zach have a story for y'all? I don't know about Rory, but we'll get there. So anyway, we gambled for 2 days. We drank for 2 days. We ordered DoorDash. Shout out NASCAR sponsor. If you, by the way, if you're a NASCAR fan, and
Really,
you get
3
food
days. You took Sunday off until later on.
yeah,
Me
good
and
point.
Jake was getting it.
You're right.
We were
I did
doing
take
good in
Sunday
golf
off.
until you fucking showed up.
Yeah, dude. So I go up, take a nap Sunday, my room, and I wake up to them fucking yelling to Luke List, like 2-stroke lead. And I'm like, shit, all right, cut the nap short, walk down there. He's on like the 8th hole, 2-stroke lead. What does he do on the back nine? A bogey, bogey, bogey. I'm like, you know what? Fuck this. I'm going back to bed. Anyway.
He still stayed and hung out and watched the shit show because he was worried about them 9 birdies that he accidentally clicked under fucking 9 on, and he cashed for $750 fucking dollars. And my
I don't really
man
talk about
Zal, my man Willie Z won us some money both days, back-to-back days matchup. Or no, List did on Saturday, and then Will Z did on Sunday.
So
yeah.
Rory's our golf guy here, and I took a couple bets, but the big ones I was like, Roy, what do we like here? And he's like, I'm giving him some options. I'm like, how about over 9 birdies for Willie Z and Luke List on Sunday, like combined for the whole group?
These motherfuckers had 7 birdies in the first 8 holes.
Literally,
Or some
they
shit
had 7 on the front
like
9.
that. It was
So-
like maybe one more. No, it was actually what, 10 or 11 they birdied, and then it went 7 birdies all the way to fucking 17, and he's going to 18 at 8, 9 pushes, 8 wins. They accidentally clicked it, and as bad of a day as we were having with Luke List fucking puking the lead away, that cashes.
Hold on,
Awesome.
back up.
It's awesome.
The whole time, the whole front 9, Jake and I thought we had the over. So we're at 7 birdies, and we're like, oh, this is locked. I mean, this is a winner. I mean, might as well give us a full cash out at this point, Hard Rock. Somewhere 13, 14, 15, we haven't seen a birdie. We're like, let's go pull it back up, see what it's at. You know, both of us realized that we hit the under. How do both of us hit the under? That's got to be some garbage. That has to be some funky business, all right? There's no way that both of us fucked up and hit the under. Anyway, no more birdies. Your boys cash. So
Nice.
that was cool. That was fun. We took the over in the NBA All-Star game on Sunday night. That was fun.
That was
the
easy.
East took 97 3-pointers. That was fun to watch. Yeah, and then we wake up Monday morning, and I go to work early,
MMA.
and I leave. Huh?
MMA too.
Yeah, but we lost. I mean, we took a couple overs on the early main card and won, and we all chips on
Parlay got fucked
Volkanovski.
on Valka, whoever the fuck he is. I wake up fucking the next morning looking, and I'm like, you got to be shitting me. 3 out of the fucking 4,
Yeah.
bastard.
Always works.
We took Gary. We took I don't remember the other ones, but Volkanovski was the last one, and we were all sleeping by that point. And yeah, anyway. So then Monday morning rolls around. I go to work, I'm trying to like hurry my shit up to get out. We're trying to, leave at like 9:30, 9:45 to get down to catch the, first stage into the first stage of the Xfinity race. Well, I literally get in my truck to leave work and I get the Xfinity postponed till after the 500. And that's the most devastating news that I could have ever heard. Like Saturday to Monday, all right, we planned for it. That's fine. 500 at 4:00, not ideal, but we'll be in bed by 10:30. That's okay. Not being able to watch the greatest series in the world in person was devastating. I mean, Rory's got to wake up at like 6 to drive back to Virginia, 8 hours. Jake's driving back to Alma after the 500. I got to wake up at 4:30 for work. I'm like, this just ain't going to work. We ain't going to be able to do it. Devastating. Because I guarantee you, if we were there in person, we would have cashed. Because what did we do the other 3 races? We cashed. Technically 4 races because there were 2 duels. But anyway, we went 3 for 4. Totally would have gone 4 for 5. Would have been Shelby Creed. Jesse Love wouldn't have wrecked. Anyway, so yeah, biggest weekend of my gambling career on Hard Rock was last weekend.
Yeah.
And what did I do? This much research. I took Zach's Make Your Own model. I played around with it. I'm like, all right, I'm going to use a little Daytona here. I'm going to use a little bit of Talladega and Daytona here. I'm going to put all the super speedways here. Who pops out? Who pops out at the top of all of them? Let's see what happens. Anyway, cash. And last year, we talked about this last week. Last year, 1 for 40. I stand corrected. I thought it was over 41. It was 1 for 40 because it hit Almirola Thursday night. Pipsqueak money. Didn't matter. Still lost my dick. And so this is what I'm doing this week again. So if you're looking for some intellectual bets and stats and this and that, you're going to have to ask Zach about qualifying because it ain't going to be coming from me. So, let's do it. When we talk Atlanta, anything, Roy, any stories that I'm missing from Daytona? Oh, fuck. Sunday, I have to tell this story. So Sunday, we have this like Mercedes Sprinter van luxury thing that we booked months ago. There's 8 of us going down. It's going to be the most fun thing we've ever done. We're going to do it in the future, but that is the best way to travel. It's unbelievable. So we're like, what else are we going to do today? We're going to do the same thing we did yesterday. We're going to sit around and gamble and drink. That's what we're going to do. So I can't believe I almost forgot about this. So guy gets to our house. We load up about 10 o'clock. We start heading south. We're bumping music. We're like, I tweet out, can't wait to see cars on track today. People are in my mentions like, look at this dumbass. Who's going to tell him? Well, no fucking shit, Sherlock. All right. I saw it live with Marty Smith or whatever the hell his name is, Marty McGee, telling me that
we're not that fucking stupid.
I mean, we're stupid. We're not that fucking stupid. All right. Take it easy. So we're like, all right, we'll just have a day, right? We'll just go down to Daytona. We'll grab some lunch. We'll drink some beers. We'll have a good time, listen to some music, whatever. About 45 minutes in, I'm hurting. I'm like, we got to pull over. I got to go to bed. I'm about to yak. This ain't no good. So we pull over and pop some Pepto, drop the kids off at the pool, the Browns down at the Super Bowl, and go to get back in. And I'm like, guys, I don't know if I can continue. I think I got to pull a plug on this one. So anyway, we turned around. We went back home. We did the same thing we did Saturday. Took a couple naps in there and just talked about how shitty it was that Xfinity that had to run after the Cup race. By the way, so we get down there for the 500. We leave at like noon. We get down there at 2 because traffic, because it was literally a normal 500.
I forgot my phone.
Oh, shit. We'll get there. Okay, so yeah. We pull out. Roy can't find his phone, of course. So we're only like 5 minutes down the road. Turn around, get the phone.
Worried about the beer. And
we go to Publix. We get some pub subs. We get some gas. We get some beer. And then I drive down. And we parked in lot 4, which if y'all don't know where lot 4 is, it's right by the airport entrance, right off turn 4. Lot 4, turn 4. I wonder if they thought about that. They had to have. Anyway, so we go to turn in, and it's packed. Like you can look in, there's big grass field. You can look in and like you can see cars filing in. No, there weren't no cars filing in. It was packed, crazy packed. So I'm like, boys, we're fucked if we don't get in. There's a lot of people here. So we pull in. We finally get there, and this parking lot attendant is like just so overwhelmed. He's like, lot 4. I'm like, yeah. He's like, you got to pass. I'm like, yeah. Show it to him. He's like, all right, park right there. Literally the first spot by the exit. The first one.
Spot.
The last spot in the parking lot. First spot by the exit. We were the last truck in. Unbelievable luck. We're like, we're cashing today, boys. I mean, there's no doubt in my mind we're cashing. And it was all because Roy left his phone. How about them apples?
Look at that shit.
Could you imagine if we had to turn around again?
Fuck.
Anyway.
We had it all by then.
30 minutes. That was about what I planned. How about some Atlanta talk? We ready?
I'm ready.
Let's fucking do it. All right. So like I just said about 2 minutes ago, I'm doing the same shit I did last week. And it's going to go horribly wrong this week. So just putting that out there. Trying a little reverse jinx here.
This week.
Yeah, you're hitting. So I tailed your truck play top 5. We'll talk about that. We're not going to get there yet. But sorry, I'm doing the same shit I did last week. I'm just going to scroll, look for numbers, look for guys I like, look for guys that I could shave in my chest or my back, and bet them. So I've got a few bets. So we'll talk about that. Let us start. Do we want to start with trucks, Xfinity, and then Cup? We'll do qualifying and bets, or do we want to? You want to do qualifying? Do we want to do Cup? What do we want to do here? Rory, you want to run the show?
I don't give a shit. Hell, we can go trucks first. We can go
right, fuck
Cup.
it.
Which one?
Let's go.
Trucks I'm not really interested in as far as odds to win coming in because Kyle Busch is in the race. So I think we'll have some live betting opportunities. But I'll jump on a little Bailey Curry top 5 plus 600. I mean, this is his ideal kind of race where he can kind of shine, doesn't have to really drive. And Nice usually has some pretty good trucks at the super speedway. So I'll take my chances with a little top 5 action to start the week and see how it rolls. Kyle Busch, to me, he's probably going to be the guy to beat. But I think you take away a little – I think his number's a little bit too low, though, for like a spacer-type track. I mean, even though it's a mile and a half, I would not be taking him, Austin Hill, fucking whoever at plus 250 odds or whatever it is, 275.
Yeah, 300, 275.
I mean,
I have to disagree with you, though. I think it's great that Kyle Busch is in the field because it opens up everybody else's odds. Kyle Busch is not winning this race.
It didn't really open jack shit up.
I mean,
to be honest,
Heim would have been 5.
Christian Eckes and fucking and Heim are the same number they would have been with Kyle Busch out.
So you think the floor? Lower. You think the floor would have been 7-1 on Heim? Is what you're telling me?
Yeah, I can't imagine anybody being under plus 700, plus 800. I can't believe that they're not giving you plus 1,000 or higher on Heim and Eckes with Kyle Busch in the race. I think it's kind of ridiculous, the odds, actually.
I mean, Eckes won last year. I was in attendance for that. I was heartbroken. So
I like Kyle Busch.
I won with Eckes last year.
You like who?
I like Kyle Busch in this race just because it means since I don't have to worry about him in another race. Do you know what I mean?
Like, down the road. Sure. Yeah, yeah. It takes one of his 5.
And I don't really bet this one. So to
me,
I like this because that's one less, like, maybe he won't be somewhere else and I can make some money there.
Sure. I can see that. Absolutely. I
mean, the Spire truck's good. I mean, it's the same company that bought all of his shit and whatever. At a super speedway, I just got to go fucking Austin Hill route. I'm not taking that number, even though the sumbitch has won 5 out of the last 7 super speedway races.
I'll say his name now that he won that race. By the way, that car's cheated up. There's no way that he wrecks and still has the ability to go from the top to the bottom, past two
The
cars. back to
horsepower
top in the lead.
difference is evident because you could see him pulling Sheldon Creed once there was no draft right there at the end. I mean, it
not
was
even
no
close.
catching him. It was no catching him.
No, it's fucking, that thing is so cheated up. I'll say his name though. Austin Hill is lucky on super speedways. We'll put it that. It's frankly unbelievable what the kid's done. I mean, it's just absolutely insane what is transpiring on super speedways. But
He's
I can
like
get
the equivalent of driving a June bug cheap up fucking Chevrolet back when he dominated the plate tracks.
Why don't we make a bet here? Or why don't we do if Austin Hill wins Atlanta, what do I have to
passes inspection.
And passes and passes inspection. Yeah, and passes inspection. What do I have to do? Big country.
I mean, you could give yourself the same haircut as him. You're the only one with hair anyways on this podcast.
Bald ass motherfuckers. I rubbed Roy's bald head this weekend.
Nice.
I don't know. I don't think he liked that.
I didn't give a shit.
Oh, man. Yeah.
Damn it.
I'm out on that dog. That mug.
You gotta
we'll figure it out.
If he wins this weekend, you have to bet Austin Hill at Talladega for a big number.
Deal.
Oh, you're big. You big number. Austin Hill's gonna be little number.
Yeah.
Done deal. That's it. All right. If Austin Hill wins Atlanta this weekend, I will put a significant amount of money on him to win Talladega. Done deal. That's a punishment in itself. Absolutely. That's painful.
I might jump on that.
Don't do it because he's not going to win. He is not going to fucking win. I don't have many bets in the truck series, but I did tell your top 5 with Curry. I also bet what's his face, Rajah top 5-1.
Jesse Love had a rocket ship too.
Yeah,
he did. He did.
They got something going on over there. Whatever it is, congratulations.
Anyway, we're on a truck Atlanta, Roy. I don't know if you caught on to that.
Yeah, I did.
Okay, now you did. I understand. All right. Well, I bet Majeski at 13, mainly because I just need to get the sour taste out of my mouth from last year. Richmond over 1.5. Just really sick and tired of it. And I need to root for Majeski this year because he is going to win races. Now, am I stupid? What were they? The stereotypical. The definition of insanity, keep doing the same thing over and over again, expecting a different result. Well, that's me with Ty Majeski. Okay. And I should probably just cut it out. Just drop it. All right. But I'm not. Okay. Dude works on his own trucks. Ha ha ha. And I'm betting him 13-1 this weekend because it's a good number. I like the number. He's going to have some teammates. It's going to be nice. All right.
Ford. It's a Ford too.
First on race day.
Nah, we've all seen the damn picture of you and him working on the Ford.
Yeah. Yeah. How about, what do you think about Dean Thompson again this weekend, huh? You were high on him last week.
I like Dean.
50-1.
Yeah. Yeah. That's worth it. I looked at him earlier when I was giving Zach shit. I didn't even scroll back. But now that you said that, I'm getting ready to take that actually. Because I seen him somewhere, and maybe I didn't look at him. Is that at 365? He's 50.
Hard Rock, he's 50. Let me pull up.
365. Okay. I think he's.
Give me a second.
Lower.
Well, did you like me to get down on him, kid? No, he's 50 on B365.
Okay. Who the fuck was it that I was looking at somebody? I don't know.
So you know how in the Discord last week, I said, or actually Roy found the line, but I sent it in the Discord that Big Country was 20-1. Well, I don't have access to Bet 365.
I'm out in goddamn Virginia and they post fucking Austin Hill at 28 fucking hundred.
Yeah, well, guess who's got it now, boy?
I would have literally emptied anything that I had, and they would have taken on fucking 28-1. And I ended up,
Yeah.
I text my buddy Jim. I was like, "Hey, Austin Hill's this." He was like, "Does he really have a chance?" I'm like, "Take the fucking bet. Don't be
He,
asking me.
he didn't
Does
take
he
it.
actually have a fucking chance?" And it locked when he was going to take it
Ooh.
because he did
Oh.
not jump on it. I was like, "Take that. Take
Oh.
that. Take that." I was like, it may not hit, but that is stupid as fuck. He'll be back up there. If we get one fucking caution, this race is over.
Well,
And that's what happened.
I would have bet it too. If I see that this weekend, it's getting slobbered. I mean, it's like a slobbered.
Mhm.
Yeah, I wish I would have had that. That would have been awesome.
Yeah.
I'm at home. I'm at home this weekend. That line will get fucking mutilated if they put that out there. And he has 4 fenders on this fucking car. 2 fenders, 2 quarter panels, and there ain't nothing wrong with that race car other than tape on it. Yes.
Yeah, I thought that car was way more banged up. I mean, we were listening to the radio when that wreck happened, and they all they were talking about was Jesse Love. They weren't even talking about Austin Hill. And then we get home and we turn on the TV, and he's got this big old thing of Bear Bond on there. I'm like, he ain't winning.
No
Then I
stopping
saw him take the lead from 4th about 3 times.
The fuck he won't win
Yeah.
it.
So we had P2. We had Love. We had Creed. We had who else? We have Roy, Herps PBR,
Jones.
and Brandon Jones. Man, Brandon
Herps.
Jones didn't do
Damn.
shit,
Oh my God, did Herps get one shoved up his ass?
dude. That what a
NASCAR, you
dumb.
fucking suck.
That's
Like
yeah,
Herp said over the radio, what else in the fuck am I supposed to be doing right here other than laying back some for the fucking leader to take off? Y'all gonna get me for jumping the restart if I'm not sitting back where the hell I am because this asshole is damn waiting till the end of the fucking timeline to fucking push the gas. Like, what else are you supposed to do?
and Denny Hamlin went to his defense. I believe I was falling asleep on my flight today, but I listened to Door Bumper Clear and I listened to half of
It was a
Actions
perfect
Detrimental. But what are you
restart.
supposed to do? You gotta stay behind him because I'm pretty sure he was second. He chose the inside. And then they said that he launched first, but I don't think he beat him to the line. But I don't know if that's a rule anymore. I think it's just a launch rule. Still, it's complete bullshit how that went down. You don't penalize someone like that. Anyway, we all had big money on Herbst
He
to
was
win.
the only fucking car that had anything for the fucking 21. The
39 looked pretty good.
21, the
39.
21 would, yeah, he was good, but the 21 would have had fun trying to get by the 98. It wouldn't have been
Yeah.
as
And there was
easy
a
as it
there was a
as it
bunch of
was.
Fords up there. The 00, the 39. Yeah, Herbst. Yeah.
Herbst was
Yeah.
good by himself
98.
where Custer wasn't. Custer was good pushing. Custer didn't get out there and lead a whole lot. Herbst led a good chunk of that damn race. I mean, that's who I'm on this week. Riley PBR taking it down in the ATL
All right.
or the
I'm on my
HAM,
way.
whichever one you want to call it. In the
Technically
Hampton,
it's the
in the
HAM. The
the
HAM.
Hamptons.
Hamptons.
Bro, I'm looking at PBR at 13-1. What the front door?
He's what?
Oh, 13-1 on Hard Rock. Is that right?
He's 17-1 on 365.
Okay, well that's where I'm going to bet it. Oh, he's 15 now. Shit, fuck my asshole.
Fuck, I don't know who did that.
You did it.
And we're down on Herbst at 15. So
Wasn't he 17?
I don't know. You're gonna have to tell me.
Fucking sure. Hold on.
Man, I
Zach
like
has the little
Dinger at
ticker.
10.
You sent 15 to me in the text or
Oh, okay. He was 15. My bad. I don't know why the hell I had 17. All right, cool.
Liar.
Roll on.
I ain't calling you a truther.
Roll on.
Roll on. All right.
I like to have 17.
All right. Xfinity bets for this weekend. PBR. Just lock that in. Thank you, Roars. I don't have a single other bet. Do you?
No,
Yeah, I
I think it's
don't.
just a
This might just be a
live bet. Wait
Discord
and
tweet
see.
up. Yeah,
I
I don't.
mean,
Yeah,
I think it's some guys that's going to be good, but being
S-
a spacer
buddy,
race,
I found the bet.
Boy,
It's Ryan Sieg top 5 6-1. That's the bet, folks. You saw how I ran last week.
what's wrong with it?
I'm rolling with it. I'm just gonna see if they're. Oh yeah, Hard Rock's 475. Hell
How about
no.
Josh Williams? Josh Williams at 3,500. Jesus Christ.
Park it. Park that bitch.
Yeah. I mean, if he parks it, I'll be fucking happy for him. But I'm
Instead of
not
parking it
taking
on the
him.
front stretch, park it in Victory Lane. How about that?
I am not taking a dude at 35 to 1 that I have no clue if he can really drive or if he's just there because of popularity.
Good point.
And in a fucking organization that claims to be trophy hunting that don't do a whole hell of a lot of trophy hunting.
They used to.
Yeah,
see,
they did.
there's
They
an
don't
article.
anymore.
There's an article that came out today, and AJ wanted to stay in Cup, like that's what he wanted to do, but they told him to go to Xfinity.
I mean, he won a hell of a lot more races in Xfinity.
Yeah, but
I don't blame him.
That's because they're just selling off. I mean, they also
Yeah.
announced Kraus is doing like 6 or 8 races.
Yeah.
Really?
Money,
Exactly.
money, 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 money. And
Yeah.
also, what's his face? Daniel Hemrick's weird ass neon, not neon, but like blue and yellow app fish fucking sponsor money. That's what they're taking.
Yeah, it's just I don't know.
All right,
They're
well, yeah,
full of shit. That's what they are.
as of Thursday night, at 9:17 p.m. Am I in Eastern? I'm in Ohio.
Yeah.
Is that Eastern? All right, cool.
Yeah.
I feel like a dumbass, but yeah, 9:17 p.m. We're on Riley PBR and Ryan Sieg, top 5 6-1. All right, let's get into the money making business. All right, y'all fucking ready?
I'm ready.
Are y'all fucking ready, Rory?
Out. He's
Look
not
at
ready.
this. Look at this mug. No, dude, I see his mouth moving. He's staring at his phone. He's not even fucking terrible multitasker, by the way. This guy, he's sitting on the couch right next to me. I'm trying to ask him a question, just stares at his phone. Terrible multitasker. It's awful, dude.
I'm in the fucking zone.
He's in the zone.
All right, well, Zach, I'm going to let you stay in the zone, so don't interrupt. You stay in your zone. Zach, let's talk about the motherfucking money-making bets this weekend, a.k.a. qualifying. Talk to me about where you started, when the odds dropped. What are we looking at this week? Why are we looking there? We cashed the matchup at Daytona. We did not get lucky enough to have Logano. No one was going to bet Logano anyway. Talk to me about Atlanta.
Atlanta, I feel it's going to be the same. A lot of Fords win the pole there.
I was talking about betting Logano actually. But
Should have.
Anyway, go on, Zach.
Shut
it
the
out.
fuck up, dude.
This
He made it 48 minutes.
I was, asshole. You
Go
know
ahead,
Zach. Zach will fucking confirm.
This yeah, he did.
Confirm that.
This week Logano's again won in my qualifying model. I just don't like the odds. I think he's at like 650. But again, I'm high on Ford and particularly Penske. So the first thing I was able to get was a matchup qualifying bet that is Austin Cindric minus 110 over Truex Jr. You can't get that anymore.
So they dropped it again when it got to
nah,
minus 180?
You can't get minus 110 anymore. It's minus 180. So last week
left the board for a while too, by the way.
Yeah. So last week Caesars kind of pissed me off with their qualifying match bets. If to me qualifying is qualifying night. So if your guy got first or second on qualifying night, your match bet would have been resolved. And then everything else translates over to the duel and then becomes a race head to head. So I was not happy about that at all.
They acted like NASCAR on that deal. They made the fucking rules up as they went.
Yeah. So I told the Discord I was gonna hit it hard this week. So when I hit Cindric over Truex Jr., they didn't move the line. So Michael Jordan did. I took that as an offense, and I hit it again. So then it was minus 120. I gave it out in the Discord at
So
that
I hit
time.
it again.
And then it moved to 150, and then it was gone for like hours. It's up minus 180 now.
And I took that personally.
That's right, man. I took it personally. I was like, all right, that's cool. So I guess we'll go again. And I mean,
Fuck them kids.
you look you look how bad Toyota was last week with the new car, and then we're gonna have the same kind of qualifying this week. I just think it's should be good. I mean, I don't like having money on Cindric. He's not my favorite, person to bet on ever because he's not usually that great. But I feel pretty comfortable in a qualifying matchup with him.
I think he can drive it around and not wreck it for a couple of laps.
Yeah, and he has good history here. He started. Atlanta has only had 2 races with qualifying. The other ones rained out. He started second and 10th, so he made the
Oh, I
final
think
group.
that matchup is
Wow.
money as long as no
Wow.
mechanical failure or some
Yeah.
stupid shit. Like
So
Why would you even say that?
I got a question for
I
Rory.
do. Fuck. I liked it. When he put it out.
No, the
liked it.
mechanical failure part. Go ahead, Zach.
So one drive, there's 10 races that have basically had qualifying at the super speedways. One driver has made all 10 final groups. Any guesses?
I'll go after him.
Hold on, where at?
All the super speedways in the next gen.
There's been 10 qualifying
That's
sessions for
made-
super speedways the last 2 years.
Yeah.
That's
Who's made the
the
second
final.
round every time?
Every time.
Kyle Larson.
Yep.
That's fucking. That was gonna be my guess. That's fucking crazy, bro. Because he hadn't finished half of them.
Yeah.
He's
So
just
then
been so
Wow.
unlucky. Fucking
I'll get into
unlucky as hell.
my other bet that I just got today is Chase Briscoe 18-1 for the poll, and he has made 7 of 10 final groups, and he's third in my qualifying model this week.
Yeah.
Wow.
At Atlanta last year, Stuart Haas really showed up. Almirola got the pole. Briscoe was third. Blaney was second. So again, the Fords were there. I think, yeah, Almirola got the pole last year, but I think Briscoe's clearly the top driver at SHR now, so he should be getting the best of everything every week. So I think he has a good shot to pull it. A couple guys that the numbers are just way too high based on the equipment they have. Michael McDowell, I got him at 30-1. He is, as announced last week, they are basically a Penske supported team and have a tier 1 Ford program now. Penske at this track, Logano was on the pole in 4th. Blaney was 3rd and 2nd. Cindric was 2nd and 10th. And so McDowell, if he's in that same kind of equipment, he should be able to get up front right there too, and to give us a chance at that high number. And then a big flyer on Harrison Burton. You may think I'm crazy, but he has made 5 of those groups, final groups. That is the 4th or 6th highest, however you want to look at it, because there's 3 guys tied above him. He started 5th last year at Atlanta. And in the spring race, he had a terrible start, but if you go back and watch, he got loose in qualifying. So the Penske cars are there. The number's way too high. He's 8th in my model, and I can get him at 75-1. So that's just crazy to me.
What do you think about just going ahead and sprinkling Gregson and Barry at fucking 60? I mean, they're in.
Yeah. So what I did, and the reason I went with Briscoe, is I looked at who had the best 500 runs out of those guys.
Mhm.
They're all right together. I just think Briscoe has the most experience, and like that is why I had to go with him.
So,
I
story
think I'm
time.
gonna sprinkle both of those at 60.
I mean, I could,
Gregson
as long as
and
it's a
Barry.
Ford, as long as you're betting a Ford, you're probably
Yeah.
gonna have a chance.
You mean Focht first on
I can
qualifying
see
day?
Gregson. I can see
FOQD.
Gregson. If he's got I can see him laying a lap down here.
All right, so story time. So I'm up here in the I was gonna say great state of Ohio, but it's like 39 degrees and raining, snow on the ground still, like, flat. I did go to downtown Columbus this afternoon, though, so that was fun. But I joined the mastermind producer that is Highline Betting in the recording studio tonight. And we're, of course, waiting on Mr. Atroy Picks. We planned on starting at 8. 8:20 comes around. Anyway, so me and Zach had about 20 minutes. So, Roy, thank you for being late.
I just kind of do my own thing.
Yeah, I do not like that for 1 second. Anything about that comment. So as he gets off, that motherfucker. All right, well, this is a good time to tell a story. So I kind of wanted him to hear it, but whatever. So we get into the recording studio, and it dawns on me that I now have access to like 20 different books. And Zach's telling me about his qualifying bets. He's giving me the explanation that he just gave you guys. And I'm like, oh my God. I'm like, I got Bet365. So I'm trying to like deposit, do my thing, remember my password. It's been since May of last year since I've made a bet on Bet365. And Zach's like, McDowell's at 40. Burton's at 100, Briscoe's at 20, and I'm like, oh my God, I never get better odds than Zach. Like, this is getting smoked. So I deposit my money in there. I go to slam Michael McDowell, put $100 on it. Your bet is under review. Okay, all right. They're like, you can take $37.50 right now, and if you put more than $62.50 or whatever, we have to review it. So I'm like, whatever, place bet. Spins, the spin of death. Boom, $37.50. Okay. We'll revisit that. So then I'm like, all right, let me see what I can get down on Briscoe. Like, boom, $100, 20-1. Your bet is under review. Ugh, give me a fucking break. Okay. So they let me get 75 down on it at 20-1. Okay. All right, let's see how much we can get down on Harrison Burton. $100. They really didn't like that one. That was the quickest decline, the axe of all time. So I got $15 down on it. So the common denominator here is they give you a $1,500 max win on qualifying bets at Bet365, at least this weekend. So I'm like, all right, now I at least got my baseline bets down on these guys. Let me see if I can do what Zach did with the Cindric matchup and just hit it again. So I go to put $37.50 down, McDowell, 40-1. Everything is going good. Lets me place bet. Boom, boom. I click too fast. Odds move 25-1. I now have a $37.50 bet on Michael McDowell at 25-1 as well, which is garbage that they would just let me double click fast and get down. It's also garbage that they move the line that quickly. So I'm not a big fan of when people are like, I moved the line. Like, I was the one that did it. Like, I'm more of a we kind of guy. We moved the line. Zach made me bet this. But that's some bullshit, man. Come on, man. Let me get down. All right. You don't care about my $4,000. You don't care about that. All right. You're making zillions on other sports. Just come on, man. Give me my 5 figures, my 4 figures. Come on. All right.
Word of advice: start off slow, hit it, and then keep hitting it until they fucking move it.
Let me see if I can get down on Harry Burton again. See what they think about that. See what they think about it. Do.
Fine.
Still 100-1. See if we can get another 15 down. Doop. Nope. Your bet needs to be approved by a trader.
It's $1,500 cap.
Yeah, it is, but yeah, that's garbage. Garbaggio. Yeah, your wager request has been declined. Literally a $15 bet. Give me a break. That's ridiculous. Anyway, Bet365 slowly getting. But I get it. Listen, we've had guys like Todd. We've had guys like what's the dude's name at Circa, Jeffrey Benson. Just they're not going to pay that much attention to it because there's not a lot of money getting down. I asked Jeffrey Benson how much money is bet at the 500. He said I asked him a couple million, or he said his answer was about the same as a upper level college football game, or maybe he said an average college football game. So I said couple mil, and he said less. So there's less than a couple mil getting bet on the 500. I can't imagine that there's 750,000, $500,000 bet at Atlanta this weekend. Probably $500,000, maybe less. I don't know.
I just
So
if that's how they want to do it, that's fine. But then when it says driver to win pole position and it has the Ambetter Health 400, it should say max win 1,500.
and does Circa do that, or do they do max wager?
I
They
think
do
they
max wager,
Yeah,
which is totally cool.
If you're up front with it, like I have no problem. Like if it said it right there, like hey, I can only win $1,500. That's fine. Just be upfront about it.
Yeah.
Don't be
What are we
douchebags.
gonna do?
Give half of what you want to get down, and then move the fucking number, and then let you take the next goddamn number again.
I know. Shit. Let me see if I can get down on McDowell. Let's see if they'll take that again. I wonder if they'll take it at like whenever the number moves, if they'll take the new number for another 1,500. Let's see.
Maybe.
37.50. Oh, that's $3.50. Shit. 30. Stupid fucking app. 37.50. Part of your bet. Oh, well, okay. They'll give me 22.50.
My God.
And they gave you that earlier, and you cashed out.
No, I didn't cash it out yet. I still got it.
Oh, you didn't cash it out.
Oh yeah, there you go.
What a bunch of
$15 declined. 22.50 went through.
This is fun. Just driving the number down.
Sorry. Anyway,
you didn't do that.
Let's get to
what do they already know you? Who the fuck are they with? How would they?
I don't know. I'd placed like some very small parlay bets in May of last year, and this is my first bet since. Regardless, let's move on. Let's talk about the Cup outright market, and then we're going to wrap this up because I have to be at a convention all day tomorrow. Yay me!
Ooh.
Roars, you want to fire us off? Start us off.
Yeah, we're gonna go with a little NASCAR is fixed.
I cannot believe you did that.
Around Georgia, little NASCAR is fixed. Little Chase Elliott. I don't know. He's been good here. Damn good, actually.
Chase, absolutely.
Yeah. I mean, I know last year, had broken leg and whatever, but the first year in the next gen here,
when he wrecked LaJoy.
Yeah, he won, and he probably should have won the first damn race. I mean, they were on point.
Hendricks won.
Track.
Hendricks won.
Byron won the first one
twice, right?
Yeah, twice.
I don't usually bet on the super speedways, but last year I believe it was like Byron, Truex, and someone else. They pitted late, so I knew they were gonna have more fuel. So I live bet all three of them. And I hit that.
That's
Byron.
right.
Yeah,
that's right.
So it went. I believe it went Byron, Elliott, Logano, Byron is the four races in the next gen.
That sounds right because I was at Logano's win last year.
I hit Logano.
Throw the block.
I hit Logano live plus 750.
Of course you did. Of course, it led 140 something laps. It's fucking ridiculous.
They put him at plus 750 because he was running fifth. I was like, this mug getting ready to take everybody down.
If all Brett had to do was throw a block.
Joey Logano is the best super speedway spacer racer there is right now. Fast car. He's always up front. He knows how to fucking draft. And I think he blocks better than any damn body. He knows when to move and when not to move.
I was going to try to argue to think of somebody to play a little devil's advocate. And the only two names.
Denny Hamlin.
Well, yeah, but he hadn't won in a couple years on a super speedway. I was going to say
Busch.
Blaney. No, not Kyle
and
Busch.
Blaney. I think.
I was going to say Blaney and the RFK boys are on top of their game right now.
Yeah, Brad. Chris.
I mean, Denny, obviously, he finds his way to the front at every single super speedway at some point or another, but he just hadn't won in a few years. So,
yeah.
I'm not
I'll
going to
agree
argue that.
with you. I
Logano,
mean,
that's fine.
Penske basically has the two best super speedway spacer racers there are
Yeah.
out there right now.
Spacer racers.
I mean, the
Spacer
track
racers.
record. I mean, Logano has a tendency to get caught up in a lot of wrecks because he is aggressive the whole entire race, where Blaney ends up finishing good and winning a lot of these races, and usually he's right there in the top five with a chance.
Why don't you bet him?
I have it fucking Talladega.
No, this weekend. Why don't you bet Logano this weekend? Fuck around and find out.
Yeah, just bet them all.
I don't like the fucking.
Bet 'em all.
I think Blaney's gonna be really good, and his average running position is good at the two Atlanta races. I mean, it's just I'm just basically playing anybody basically can win, and if I'm gonna take some guys up there anywhere from the 10 to 15 range, I'm gonna take probably the guys with a little bit higher up and something I'm feeling. I
All right.
mean,
What's next?
that
I'm not taking NASCAR's fixed or Logano.
Brad, who you were
I'm down
mentioning
for Brad,
earlier.
buddy, but his odds
Yeah.
have dropped. Not down, but up.
Really?
Yeah, he's at 13 on Hard Rock.
Damn.
So he opened 15 on Caesars. The whole Win the Race Discord just absolutely fucking smoked it. And then they bet him down to 10. And then he was still at 12 on Hard Rock. I'm like, all right, I'm going to bet Brad at 12 on Hard Rock. What do you fucking know? Wake up this morning, 13-1. Great move by me. What are you seeing on 365, Zach?
You win some, you
He's
lose
12.
12 on. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I just don't. Again, I'm not. I put all my money on qualifying.
Absolutely. I totally understand. Hey,
And
but we're
these are
Mike Tyson
sprinkles
blindfolded
for
throwing
me.
darts.
These are sprinkles for me. Like nothing huge. Like doing like I did last weekend. The most I put on one driver is where I just kept betting fucking Bubba Wallace live. Finishes 5th. Fuck it.
I can't say
Whatever.
the same myself, boy.
I mean, I just kept hitting it. Fucking, they got Dinger sitting out there at 100-1. Well,
Oh, that was lit,
pretty
dude.
fucking
And
fast
Barry.
race, pretty fucking
Yeah.
fast race car. And then I totally fucking did not have any money on William Byron. So that was the name of my weekend. But
Which, by the way,
if
the
we would
motherfucker.
have been, if we would have been sitting at home, Bet 365 would have got straight fucked on Austin Hill. I'm telling you.
How? We were in Florida.
If I was
he was
sitting
at home.
If I was
in
sitting
Virginia.
at home,
Yeah, duh.
I would have won enough money to pay for fucking whatever little piss ass ants bets that I fucking placed over the weekend. I lost like $300, which ain't a whole lot
Sheesh.
as far as like
Sheesh.
a weekend. But fucking
All right.
spacer.
You got one more
fucking
bet. What is it?
leaps. If I wouldn't have been at the track, I probably wouldn't have fucking bet none of this shit.
Okay, what are you doing this weekend, dumbass?
I kind of feel more comfortable with Atlanta over
I just want to know when
Daytona or Talladega.
it's gonna eventually not be a super speedway because of the
Yeah.
weather.
We're correct, but for now,
Yeah.
Do you think it's going to be like the 80s, 90s Daytona?
Yeah,
That's
Yeah.
going to be fun.
I'll tell you like this. I think the place is turning into like even 2 years in, it's more of your guys that can drive a really loose ass race car that have the fucking advantage here.
It doesn't matter.
Yes, it does.
It does not matter.
This track is different even in the newer stages versus a Daytona or a Talladega.
Obviously,
Track
it's
is totally
tighter.
different. It is tighter. And I'm telling you, it is different because it's a damn 1.5 miles versus a 2 mile.
All right.
Um,
So tell me who's going to win.
I don't know.
What research have you done?
I mean,
Okay.
I'm not going to tell. I'll put it to you like this way. I think half of the people that I think might have a chance of winning the Daytona 500, Pepsi 400, the fucking Talladega races, I think half of it, as many have a chance to win Atlanta as they do at Daytona and Talladega.
Okay.
I could see that point. Like, so you say
I understand.
32 drivers can win at Daytona and Talladega, where like it's
Right.
24-20 at Atlanta.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
I see your
could be
point.
on
I
that.
see your point. That's fine. I get your point.
I mean, you got to think about it. We got a double speed limit fucking pit
That
entry.
could get
I mean,
stupid.
I got a little bit more trust in some of the top-notch guys of not speeding in that
That could get
as I
so
do
stupid.
as I do a shitbox taking his time, hoping he doesn't speed on entry, then fuck up and forget. They got to slow down at a certain point and whatever. Like that guy, I don't have any trust in being aggressive. I want guys that are still going to be aggressive, but don't fuck up. I think it gives you an advantage. What, 2-3 seconds, 4 seconds? I mean, I don't know. I'd have to go look at the fucking data, but I would imagine that your top-notch guys here at a track like this with a fucking pit road, as long as it is, with 2 different speeds, have better pit stops in total from entry to leaving than shit boxes.
Fair point. I'm not going to look at shit. We're just going to spray and pray. Mike Tyson blindfold darts.
I mean,
All
I'm
right.
sure Zach might be able to. I don't know if he
Stop
even
overthinking
can,
this,
whatever,
Roy.
but
Roy, you're overthinking
I'm just
it. It doesn't
curious.
fucking
Like,
matter at this point.
I'm
Like,
waiting
there's
for
no
the track
way.
to change. Once the track changes, then I'll start attacking here again.
Thank you. All right. Your last bet. Go ahead.
me?
No,
Melon
Zach.
Man.
Yeah.
Melon boy.
Melon Man. I'm on Melon Man
boy.
too.
I'm just a melon boy.
I'm just a melon
Melon
boy.
boy.
Just a melon boy.
Just sitting here drinking my bush lattes, sitting in Atlanta Victory Lane.
Yes, sir. That might be the new intro. If we cash, if Chastain cashes this week, that's the intro for next week's pod. Bingo.
We got to use at Darlington the beginning that Jinx.
I don't know what I didn't get that one. What am I missing here?
He was talking about my video, like the one that's pinned at the top of my Twitter page.
Okay.
He was like, "Y'all got to make this the fucking intro."
Okay. All right, we'll do that. I'll do that. Maybe. We'll see. All right. The only other bets that I added, I took Busher at 25 because I think that's just like absurdity. With how well the RFK boys have ran. So I took Busher. And I also have a sprinkle on Bubba and Reddick because I thought that their lines were going to move. Excuse me. They didn't. Bubba's actually went backwards. It's at 22.50. I got him at 20. And yeah, that's about it. I made some parlays. I took Majeski, Dinger, and Chastain, 25 to win 75 grand. That'd be fun. 3,000 to 1. That looks correct. I took a little golf, Davis Thompson and Brad Kay. Don't think that's going to work out. I also put $25 hairs on Todd Gilliland at 100 to 1 because why the fuck not? Never know. Shout out Greg Mathern. He was the one that got me on it. Pointed it out. He's had some good runs over the super speedways the last couple of years. Can never finish it. Can always wrecks. Can never finish it, but he likes to dice it up there. So I'm down for that. Let's pull up Grid Rival. And did I miss any of the ticker? No. Kez, Reddick, Chastain, Busher, and a sprinkle on Bubba and Gilliland, but not putting those out. And we'll do Grid Rival. We're going to make this shit quick because I got to edit still. And let me know when you guys are ready. Roy didn't even sign up, that dumbass.
Neither did I.
Oh, my God.
It's on my state.
Okay, that's fair.
I was literally driving back Monday, and I was like, or Tuesday. I'm like, what? I'm like, felt like I forgot something. And then it hit me. I'm like, I didn't even fucking get a fucking entry. Was looking at it, help somebody find it that DM me. And then here I am, like, I'm like, I'll get it in a little while. We're ready to eat. Fucking burrito was banging. Like, didn't have time. And then
All right.
he totally forgot about it.
They still have the Daytona finishing positions on the new matchups. That's funny. All right. We're gonna rapid fire this. We're gonna do some order to this, so don't just blurt it out. All right. Zach, Brad K or Logano?
Logano.
Rory?
I don't know.
Logano it is, folks. Melon Man this was funny. Melon Man versus Austin Cindric. Rory.
Austin Cindric. Just because I think he'll finish the race.
Ross.
What has he had? He's actually ran good here. Pretty damn sure. Right?
You can have him.
All right, fuck it.
Ross.
Fuck it.
Zach.
I'll go whatever the NLD model says.
There is no one this week.
Yeah, it's make your
We
own.
didn't do one?
Let's make your own.
I'll go with Ross.
Yeah, it's Ross. It is.
I'll take Cindric.
I'm not betting on Cindric. Not happening. All right. Blaney or Byron? Byron's going to be way too fucking hungover for this race, so we're going Blaney. Zach?
Blaney.
I would say Byron. Just, I don't know, man. I think he's going to have a year. He's won here twice already. I know,
He has.
One was a rain-shortened version.
Still one, though, but yes.
So, hey, his crew chief made the right call.
Fair.
Brad's crew chief did not, and that's why Brad didn't win.
It's correct. I see no lies. Roars, would you like to change your answer? We ride with Blaney.
I'm riding with Blaney.
Blaney it is. All right. Rory, NASCAR is fixed or your favorite driver in the Cup Series?
Elliott, NASCAR is fixed.
Do you know who your favorite driver in the Cup Series is?
Got his hat on. My new fresh hat. My baby got
this matchup is not Kyle Larson.
Yes,
fuck
Hamlin.
all right, well, fuck Denny Hamlin too.
It's
like,
NASCAR's
Chase
fifth
Elliott.
and Dennis Hamlin.
Chase
Zach?
Elliott,
hometown boy. All right. And last matchup, Buescher, Kyle Busch. By the way, that 8 is still on my back. Didn't have time to shave it off. Didn't have any help to shave it off. Can't do it myself.
I'm going to go with Buescher just because I think Kyle Busch is going to have a rough season.
Okay. I'm also going to go with Buescher, but just because I'm just like a smidge salty about last weekend. I'm not really that salty. We still cash, but Kyle can't finish. He's up at the front of both of the stage ends, and then he's in like 17th when the last restart. So he's dead to me on super speed.
Was it just me watching that, or did Kyle not take off too fucking quick?
When take off when?
Childress got on there chewing the pit crew's ass when they left the wheel loose, but it looked like to me Kyle took off too quick.
Oh,
like
I don't remember.
Split hair second. Too
no,
damn fast.
No, the Jackman dropped it in the front tire.
Okay.
Yeah, dude, he's not going to take off until the jack drops.
Yeah, the Jackman was only looking at the rear. So as soon as they finished the rear, he dropped it, and the front was nowhere near done.
So he did take off too quick, but it's Jackman's fault.
But yeah, it's not it ain't his fault.
All right, so my eyes weren't lying, but what transpired? Okay.
Zach, Buescher or Kyle Busch?
I would just go Kyle Busch just because Buescher have a lot of good results here. 33rd and 35th.
Okay. Well, I'm on Buescher. So we faded Zach twice tonight, and I don't know if that's a good idea, folks. But we're gonna
no, it is here because I don't research. I don't care. Like it just.
Welcome to the club.
Zach says we're the matchup guys.
Yeah,
not here.
Y'all are
not here.
Two
I like to bet to win. That's what I
absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm telling
And
you,
you're fucking good at it.
matchups are where it's at. How much more money did you win because of 2 matchups in golf this weekend over your outright that you took live because you played matchups?
You're right. I made like 90% more.
I can't
There you
do
go.
NASCAR matchups. It just doesn't work for me. I could do the
Well,
qualifying one, but like
You're gonna
race.
Well,
f-
just
you're
don't
gonna
take
find
our
out.
fucking matchup. Don't take our
Yeah.
matchups then.
I'll
If
take
you
a.
can't fuck.
I like the offshore ones where you get like a
The shit,
medium field
Offshores are
guy
where
for
it's
like a
at.
back. Yeah,
the
I bet
shit box, baby. The
Hold
shit
on, no, that's
boxes.
not even the shit box. That's the Jinx Eugene special.
Yeah.
What? Who the? Are you fucking kidding? You're gonna take credit and give it to that motherfucker? On who?
I know. I'm just kidding.
I mean, you better think. Like, I love that kid. I love that guy just as much as everybody else.
He loves those back.
He loves.
I'm giving him a little shout out because he does. He likes the shit boxes.
Listen, buddy.
That's what.
Why do you think we call them shitbox matchups? Take a wild guess.
Sure.
Is it because of him? I didn't think so.
No.
Okay. All right, boys. Let's cash some tickets.
It's the Jinx Eugene special to go along with the shit box.
Whatever your pretty head wants to fucking think. All right.
Oh, let me do our little spiel, I guess.
Oh
So
yeah.
if you want to join the Discord, we have
I
free
forgot.
channels. We also have some pay channels with my models and power rankings and stuff like that. But we have free channels and we have some pay channels. It's only $125 right now if you want it for the rest of the season. Also, I made that lineup video. If you guys didn't see it, I put it on Twitter. I'm going to try to do it every week. And this week, I'm going to try to find the best line on each driver and put a little graphic of that sports book in there so that you can quickly tell where the best line available is.
And you will see a lot of chatter. You'll see some tickets flying around. You'll see Rory acting like a dumbass. You'll see a lot of cool shit. And if you pay for it, you get to make your own model. You get to see Zach's models, all 3 series. It's gonna be a lot of fun. We've had a lot of growth the last few weeks, and let's keep it fucking rolling. Zach, thank God you remembered because I didn't remember last week, and I sure as hell didn't remember this week. So you're the fucking man.
Okay.
We're getting ready to fuck shit up.
What's the price? What's the price, Zach?
Yeah. 125 right now.
Yeah, for the season.
For the season.
It's a no-brainer. I mean, come on, don't think, just bet.
Yep. It's going to go up a little bit soon, but after that, it'll stay the same for the rest of the year. I don't really do monthly because we're going to run out the season and see how it goes. And this is all like a test run. I never gave out picks before. Been like, just trying it out, see how it goes.
You're the fucking
That's
man.
the name of the game.
Thanks.
All right, boys. I got to head out. It was fun.
Later.
Let's cash some bets. Go get those qualifying bets down on. Don't use 365 because they'll fuck you. But yeah, boys. We'll be seeing you next week.
Later.
Later.